Welcome to Cutting Down the Nets. We are going to be predicting some college basketball games with free data. My name is Kane, coming to you live on a frozen Valentine's Day. We'll keep this video short as I'm sure romance is not dead as we sit in our basement and gamble and watch college basketball all day. We are going to jump into today's card, but first we will recap how yesterday went. And we yet again pounded the ceiling, listening to the credence as we went 5-3, bringing the season results to 12-5-1. Great start, not expecting numbers this high. But again, when you live in a world of mountains of data and you're just looking for plus EV bets where there's discrepancies in what that data says and what the best line is available, good things happen. So let's get to today's card. Holy Cross plus 7.5 is the first play on my card today. Is Holy Cross good at basketball? They are not. Is Boston good at basketball? Absolutely not. I have this game closer to a pick'em, and if for whatever reason the Holy Cross line drops significantly, I'd be fine all the way down to 4.5. I don't know how I can manipulate the data to make Boston an 8-point favorite in this game. So I am taking the 7.5 with Holy Cross. Back on the horse. South Dakota burned us yesterday. North Dakota went 14 out of 23 from 3. Not an excuse. Basically, if your team covers, they shot well or the other team didn't. And if your team doesn't cover, the other team shot well or yours didn't. So what we do is we run the model, the algorithm every night, and it readjusts the profile. So that box score is factored into this game. It changed South Dakota's numbers significantly, changed North Dakota's a little bit, but I still have South Dakota by 10, and I'm getting back on the horse today. I understand if you are not interested in that, but I am a glutton for punishment. Next up, Valpo at my alma mater. This game I project to be pretty sluggy and slow, and I've got it close to a pick'em. I just think it's a lot of points. There's enough value there that I am betting Valpo and would bet that all the way down if you got an awful number like +3. Next up, my boys going to Notre Dame. This line, I think, had a quick reaction because people thought Chris Likes was going to play. But according to my Miami beat writer, whose article I read, he actually re-injured his ankle in practice and will not be playing. But I think some are still considering him a game-time decision. But my sources say he's not playing. That was really the only pause that would have made me not play this game. So with expecting an efficiency margin of 12.8 points, I am laying the 7.5 with the Irish. Next up, Bradley plus 10.5. You'll remember Bradley from yesterday as they got waxed by Missouri State by like 25 points. I'm going there. I'm fine with it. I think the game should be closer. I think people may overreact to what they saw yesterday, and I just expect a closer game, and I love getting that many points. Next up, Loyola Chicago. Let's talk about what happened yesterday. Loyola woodshedded Drake at Drake, and now they play the same team in the same arena as yesterday. Here's what happened. DeFreeze pressed early on, and I think that was sharp because it got Loyola out of rhythm a little bit. But Brody started picking up fouls way away from the basket, ended up getting into foul trouble, and ultimately playing like half the game. So Drake went into that game without Himful. They then basically play without Brody. So I do not expect another blowout. But Hempel ain't playing. I expect Brody to play the whole game, assuming no foul trouble. But I'm going there again. I've got Loyola by 11. I know it's tough to win against a good team on the road, back-to-back days. But this Loyola team is really, really good. And if you can today, watch them. Excellent passing basketball team. Elite defensively. God, they're fun. That's my brand of basketball there. Next game, Northeastern -3. They're at Towson. Northeastern came off a COVID pause themselves yesterday. They played well and they ended up winning and covering and did not show the rust that you typically see, but their layoff was not as long as other teams have had. I'm going Northeastern -3. Last game of the day, I've got College of Charleston laying 7.5 at home against Elon. College Charleston's pretty average team, but Elon is, as you can see by the efficiency numbers my algorithm's using, Elon's pretty bad. So I think we can get to the needed 8 points to cash that bet. Games I considered but didn't play. Michigan. The data loves Michigan. If this game occurred without a COVID pause, I have Michigan by 6. I don't know how many points to give in this situation, but it doesn't mean it's an auto bet on Wisconsin. I'm just going to not play this game, but it is dangerous to play teams after long layoffs. Illinois State +5. I played quite a few back-to-backs today, teams that played yesterday. That one felt like there wasn't enough value for me to jump on that, but it was very close. Oregon State's getting 5 at Arizona. At Arizona State, Arizona State had Bagley out last game. Josh Christopher was banged up. I think Christopher will play. I am not sure on Bagley, but there's just a little too much risk in that game. And then Morgan State, let's talk about this one. I played Morgan State yesterday at -4. So now the same teams are playing at -3. This overnight run where you suck in the box scores from 100 games, Morgan State's profile is not as strong as it was yesterday. So I had Morgan State winning by like 8.5 points, and the line was 4 yesterday. After loading in 100 box scores, you'll see that I now have Morgan State winning that game by like 6. It's 5.8, I believe, and the line is 3. So there's not enough value there for me to go out on a limb for Morgan State. I think they could win today. I think they could cover today, but the data just brought it a little too close. So that's my card today. Play whatever you want. I hope you enjoy cutting down the nets and cash in those bets. Have a happy Valentine's Day.